Yeah, I think that is one of the things, again, that can set apart the great from the good, is that
Mm,
ability to recognize, like, regardless of the outcome, I did everything that I could do.
right.
Um, and being okay with that, and not letting that discourage you from continuing,
Hmm.
to progress forward. And I think that that's what happens to a lot of folks, is you put in everything, for a period of time, right?
You put in a strong week,
Right,
two
right.
weeks.
Even for weight loss,
Yeah.
right? That's the prime example. I think everybody can put into work for a week.
Facts. Woo, I can be disciplined as a
I could look,
mug
I could do anything for
for
a
a week.
week,
Yeah.
right? But then you step on the scale and you're like,
That's it.
right, like, dang, this ain't even working. Why am I doing all this work?
Right.
Right? Where's the outcome?
Right.
Where's the cookie? Where's the trophy?
Mm,
And then you stop.
yep.
And then maybe something happens, you start again, right? But I think the people who you see out there who have lost weight and done it sustainably, they've made it a part of their life,
Yeah.
right? They've just committed themselves to being healthy, or committed themselves to getting up and moving every day,
Yeah.
or eating right, and they've just made it a part of their lifestyle regardless of the
Of their
outcome
identity.
of their I like that. They've made it a part of their
Their identity.
identity.
Yeah.
I am a person that cares about my body, that works out, that
Yep.
gets my body moving, that eats right and treats my body well, period.
Yep.
And as a result of that,
Yep.
I was able to lose weight and keep it off,
Hmm.
right? Rather than, okay, I tried something and it didn't work, and now I'm reacting to that. So I think that is a difference that can be used in so many different situations in life. But
Right.
I think it's something that I'm working on, even right actively, where we talk about this weight loss conversation. Like,
Mhm.
that's something I'm actively working on. And like, I'm tracking things. Like, yes, I still step on the scale, but I've almost gotten to the point where I step on the scale and I don't even look at it. I just track it.
I'm confused on what's the point if you don't look at the
Here's
scale.
why. Because one, I, for myself, have realized that tracking weight is not what I want to do. I want to track body fat, because that's where my goal is.
Hmm.
And so I try to not look down when I'm on the scale, because I'm like, I don't even care about what the weight number is.
Mm,
Let me just log it so that it can get into my phone. I track everything on my phone.
got you.
And then at some point I will go in and just go to the body fat percentage and see how I'm doing, because that's what I care about.
Mm,
But I try to avoid the emotional attachment to the number on the scale, because it's so easy for me to step on, do everything that I can do, and then step on it, and then dang, like, the numbers really didn't, like, the weight didn't move. What I'm doing isn't working. I need to switch it up,
mhm.
right? And or I need to reevaluate and give myself a break and then try something else. Whereas I'm just kind of in the mode now where it's like, just do what you know you should be doing
Yeah,
and let the results come.
I'll say. And that's where again talking to Devon. Listen here, brother. Come here. Listen here, play.
Mhm.
Um, what I have the issue is doing exactly what you said, Sinclair. Like I'll have a business idea or social media strategy or content for Play Black Wall Street. I'll be like, cool, I'm gonna hop on this content schedule for a week, for 2 weeks, for a month. I'll be really good. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna do my whiteboard, I'm gonna write
Mhm.
down my task and all that stuff, and I'll be really good until we have like a wedding to go to.
Mhm.
And I fall off for a weekend or for a week, and then it turns into a month and turns into 2 months, right? Or until I just get stressed out with everything going on, and then I just like, oh, forget it. I take a week off. It turns into 2 weeks,
Mhm.
and turns into a month, and turns into 3 months, right? And I think for me, I need to figure out a better way to not be attached to the outcome
Mhm.
and be attached to or reform and solidify what my identity is,
Mhm.
right? I think my identity is slowly not outside perception of my identity, not what other people think my identity is, but really like Devon, who do you think you are?
Mhm.
Who do you know you are? Who do you want to be in? All right, let's build that identity. All right. Are you the type of person that reads every day? Yes, that's the person that I want to be. Are you the type of person that creates a to-do list every day? Yes, that's the type of person that I want to be. Are you the type of person that says they're going to do something to themselves, no one else knows, and you still commit to what you said you were going to do? Yes, that's the type of person I want to be, right? So I think I need to take a week, month tops, and like just figure out, or maybe it can be a week at a time,
Mhm.
piece of my Devon Truvel identity that I want to cement and solidify.
Yeah.
There's a really good quote slash video with Will Smith talking about. I know he's a sensitive topic right now, but I still think, pre slap, really wise person,
Right.
dope person, a great individual. If you look at his body of work, greatness, right?
Momentary lapse of judgment
Yeah,
doesn't
momentary,
change that he's
whatever.
a
Yeah. I'm not even trying to get on that, but he's greatness, right? So he had this quote where he was saying, "You don't tell yourself you're going to build a great wall,
Mhm.
right? Because that's a big accomplishment. That can get overwhelming. That's a lot. You start by telling yourself, I'm going to lay this
Yeah.
one brick as perfectly, as flat, right, as intentional ooh, 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 as possible.
Mhm.
And then the next day, I'm gonna lay another brick. And after 10 years, after 20 years of reading every day for 10 minutes, after 10, 20 years of waking up and doing mobility training every single day, after 10, 20 years of doing a podcast every Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, unless we have a guest and they want to do it another time, right? You can now sit back after all that time and look at all the beautifully placed bricks that
Mhm.
form your wall.
Mhm.
Look at all the beautiful habits of reading 10 minutes a day and all the knowledge that you've been able to retain. So I need to take a week, a month, a lifetime, and just figure out what are the Devon bricks of my identity.
Yeah. And I think part of where I specifically um fall short in this realm is trying to do too much at once.
Hmm.
Like you said, I feel like sometimes we let the momentum, the motivation at the beginning, right? It's so easy to get motivated to do something at the beginning and like, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna write 30 bricks today.
Mm,
Mm,
30 of them things.
right?
Easy. I'm a bricklayer.
Bricklayer. No days off. Whatever, right? It's so easy to say that on day one.
No days off. We doing it. How far you in? Yeah, it's day 2, bro. You know what I'm saying? We in here hustling. We grinding. No days off, man. Ah,
But it's like, how sustainable is it to lay 30 bricks every single day?
right.
Right. And this is metaphoric, right?
Hmm.
But I like the
Or even in real life. Like, can you
well,
really
that's
like
right. I've never laid
what's
bricks
the
in my life.
supply
I don't
chain on
know.
that? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. But I think it is harder. It is harder to step back and say, what can I do sustainably?
Hmm.
Like, what is realistic for me to do every single day? Because if I'm doing this for a lifetime, then there's no rush for
That's a
me to
fact.
lay 30 bricks in one day,
Hmm.
because I've got other things to do. I've got whatever. I know I can do one brick every single day, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what's happening in my life. I know I can do one brick.
Hmm.
And I feel like that's where I specifically get caught up is trying to do everything at once.
Yeah.
And I think it's like a perfectionist mindset too, of like, if I'm not going to do it all the way, then I'm just not going to do it. And that's a very dangerous mindset to have, because it's more, and what I'm kind of the mindset that I'm shifting to is, it's more about consistency than it is about perfection,
Hmm.
right? It's more about the intention of doing something every single day. And that, again, like you said, that really is a part of your identity. If you're doing something every single day, that's a part of you. That's a part of your identity. And so I think it's more more about, what can I sustainably do every day, right? I can go for a walk for 30 minutes every single day, right? Whether that's in place, whether that's while I'm watching TV.
Literally, she's been doing this, y'all. Like before bed, she'll get up and she'll just walk in place. She'll be dancing and doing like weird. I'm like, what are you doing, Sinclair? "Oh, I'm trying to get my blood sugar down low before I go to bed." It's like, all right, man, do your
Hey, it's been working.
thing.
But right, it's a non-negotiable, right, that I've
Mhm.
that I've made to myself now, is like, get up and move your body for 30 minutes every single day. And that is something that I know that I can do regardless of what's going on, right? If I'm on vacation, if I've got a lot of things to do, I can wake up 30 minutes earlier. I can, again, during a little break, like walk in place. Like, that's really something that no matter what, I can get done.
Thank you for supporting the M4 show and our mission to increase the wealth of Black families.
If you received any value from this episode, any value at all,
Any.
any, do us a favor and give us a like and subscribe on YouTube and Apple, Spotify,
All them.
anything, all of them,
All
all
them.
of them. Wherever you're listening, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And after you like and subscribe, make sure you send this episode to at least one family that you really want to see win. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.